Eric Edwards. My story, part 14. And I left off, I was talking about my grandfather and us cutting grass. And how after we finished a day of cutting grass, he had bring those mowers in off the truck and, clean them up, so they'd be ready the next time we go out. So he had to scrape all that grass, the old grass off of those moors, and then uh, uh, the next time we used them, before we used the mowers, we would always check the oil and stuff on them. And he used to do some stuff with that ride mower. He would check the spark plugs, and he just he made sure that the equipment was taken care of, and that's how it went. And uh, I already talked about what he did with the pay. Now this is a funny thing. I was at that age where at this time uh, when I had got to the age where uh, and I'm kind of jumping ahead here, but I just want to mention that he used to let me drive that one truck, which one of those trucks was a stick shift, and that's how I learned how to drive stick shift. Was in that alley behind his house. I would he told me not, don't leave out that alley. So that means I had to go all the way up the alley to the end of it, to where it met another street, and then back up to the house. So I was learning how to shift it from whatever gear I was in, shift down to reverse and go back, and then shift it again and go forward. And that's how I learned how to drive a stick shift in Granddaddy's Alley. But I jumped off my story a little bit. Now I'm going back to West City. And like I said, the last time I talked about the going to Washington D.C. That was great. That was really good. The field trip. And like I said, that period at Hughes Quinn from the 7th grade to the 9th grade, it was a learning period for me because I kind of grew up kind of fast then because a lot of things came into play during that period. Girls, uh, still had that stove was jumping out there. T-Man was born. T-Man was baby. Tell you how T-Man got his name. T-Man, his daddy used to just spoil the hell out of him, spoiled him rotten. I mean, Mama would cook, and we get ready to eat, and T-Man say, "I want some McDonald's." And Mama said, "Boy, you gonna eat what I cook?" Daddy said, "Oh, I'll get you some, house." And he would take that boy and go, even though Mama had cooked, he would take that boy and go get him some McDonald's. Man, me and the Nana and them used to just look. And then RB used to tell us, don't mess with T-Man's milk, And he was putting away some milk. It was T-Man was on that bottle for a long time. RB had to buy a whole lot of bottles because I wasn't having it. I started hiding T-Man's bottles. Get him off them damn bottles and drinking out of a cup. Every time RB bought him a new bottle, I hid it. I guess he got tired of that. I was like, where are Hoss bottles at? How these bottles is coming up missing? Because I was hiding them suckers. I shit. They was spoiling that boy rotten, and it used to kill me because Nene and them, Janice was coming over there too at that time. And her, between Pam, Nene, Janice, Mama wasn't doing it. They was they was calling him T-Baby. Oh, that used to kill me. T-Baby. Come here, T-Baby. I said, quit calling him T-Baby. His name is T-Man. Call him T-Man. He a man. He ain't no damn baby, and it stuck. It stuck. That was him, T-Man. And around that time, it was getting close time for mama and them to ship my ass off to Springfield. Uh, and which they did. I shipped me to Springfield. I never forget. I was in the 10th grade, going to the 11th grade. Didn't get a chance to go to school in the 11th grade. Uh, was in the 10th, and then we was getting ready to come back to school, and which I would have been in the 11th grade, and they went on strike, and so that's how I ended up in Springfield. It was at that period of time where I was kind of starting to, I was, it was a lot of stuff going on out in Rush City. They was breaking in trains. It was people getting shot. Matter of fact, a railroad dickhead got shot up on the railroad tracks, and it was just a lot of stuff going on. And then she knew that I was starting to go up there on the tracks myself, and because I was bringing stuff on, I was sneaking, and then one time I just came out and told her. I said, "Hey, Mom, I got some stuff." She said, "Where you get that from?" I said, "Come off the tracks." You know, but at that back then, Freddie and his gang was stealing and bringing stuff up there, and Mama would sell it. She had a dude who used to come out there, Sidney Collins, East St. Louis. He was a crook, but anyway, he would come up there to get the stuff Mama had that in the garage, and she used to give me that pistol. And she'd say, "You stand behind this door, Vaughn, and anything go wrong, you know what to do." I said, "Yes, ma'am, I got you."